Hey guys, welcome back to episode 3. I hope you're all doing well. I believe I am. I wanted to start off this episode by showing the state of my iron farm slash villager breeder. It broke a couple times, but you can see that I'm in my essentially AFK chamber. I don't believe I showed this in the last episode. It now has several toolsmiths in the corner that I can trade the iron that I get with. And there's even one more that I can make in this chamber here, which was a bit of a surprise to me this morning because I woke up and this is full. I got a full chest here. This is starting to fill up, so it was somewhere between 6 and 8 hours, I believe, that this sat running, I think, and that's what that came from. The reason I'm surprised that this guy is here is because I had issues before where they weren't breeding because apparently they can't breed now when they're in line of sight of a zombie. So, am I seeing things? Is there something else in there? Oh my god, there's a baby zombie villager in the pen now. Okay. Wait. He's hard to see, but he's in there with the regular zombie. That's crazy. Anyway, they couldn't breed because he could see them. So at some point I was thinking I needed to make a toggle with a redstone lever or a button down there in the room that would close off his vision when I wanted them to start making villagers rather than producing iron. But before that, the farm broke because there used to be more land here. And I woke up the first night that I tried to AFK, and I did get a decent amount of iron that I was able to trade. But zombies were just walking into the farm and filling up that center area where the villagers are supposed to go to. So there was no way a villager was going to survive and fall down there, even if they were breeding, because there was, I want to say, between 7 and 10 zombies in here that I had to clean out that night. And that hasn't been an issue now. There are still a few zombies when I wake up that will spawn and be walking around like right here. And then the same with the ground beneath. So sometime in the next couple episodes, I want to build up around this to prevent monsters from spawning and collecting under and around the farm. And then that might increase its productivity, and then I might get even more iron from that, and that'd be pretty nice. I also saw a spider jockey up there. I didn't end up trapping it. It had an enchanted bow, but I kind of wish I had, because it'd be cool to just have one as like a guard or something, in a sense. I might do that when I build up the castle, just have stationed spider jockeys around the top of the wall. I think that'd be pretty funny. The other thing I want to show off right away is leading off of wanting to build up around that is I talked about mining a path down to the zombie spawner, which is not yet functional, but I did go down there and I did start digging up. It's not perfect because the distance is actually shorter than I imagined between where the spawner actually is and up here, because I wanted this to start going down from over here more where I had originally dug down. But I had to settle for here because I need it to drop quickly. I wanted to have a more, I don't think steady is the word, but I wanted a less steep slope using slabs instead of stairs. But the only way I could make it actually work was to make it drop really quickly with some stairs earlier on, and then it changes into the feel that I want for the wraparound with somewhat of a steady decline before taking another dip here, which means I might put one of the offshoots over here that goes to where the drill mine that I want to do in the future is. And then this is obviously all still a work in progress. This isn't all going to be cobblestone stairs. I plan to change out all these blocks and then add vines and moss and prettier stones, prettyify the cave. And then I will probably change some of this. I'd like this. This feels too direct of a diagonal. I want to push this center part of this to the side a little more so it feels more like a wraparound. And I'm not sure how I'm going to do that yet. But I did, at the very least, encase most of the zombie spawner. I ran out of glass, but I did level up 2 of the librarians, so they trade me glass now for emeralds. And with how well the iron farm is doing, there's going to be no shortage of emeralds, so I will be able to hopefully work on finishing this by the end of the episode. That wasn't really something I planned on doing right away, because today I do want to work on the sugarcane farm, which I haven't actually picked a location for, because I was curious if I wanted to make it near or far from the iron farm, because if I was AFK at the iron farm, maybe it could be producing sugarcane as well. But then I gotta decide where I'm gonna store librarians up there to trade the paper for. And I wasn't sure if I wanted to do that up there or maybe down here, and then I could put librarians down here, and then I'd have an excuse to decorate around the mob spawner for librarians. And then I'd also need to get some clerics down here, because I believe they trade you for rotten flesh. And it'd be nice to have some of them down here as well. But the idea is that I will put a killing chamber. I guess conveniently, this kind of marks a general area of where it will be, probably right around here. And I haven't decided which path I'm going to take them through, but I'm going to make a water column. So I'm going to have to drop a portion of this floor in whichever direction I decide to shoot them. But water will push them to whichever side. I originally planned to do it back here, but then I dug all this out thinking I would decorate and put some other stuff down here. So I might end up having the water funnel them towards me where the killing chamber would be, and then a water bubble elevator will take them up however many blocks, push them over, and then drop them here so they're one hit away from dead, and then I just have to swing my sword and then collect all their resources or XP. And I might look into doing it a toggleable way. I'm not sure. I don't think I intend to use it for XP. I think I just intend to use it for resources. And if I don't hit them, I don't know if they will drop anything. So I might need to do something that causes them to take damage another way. I'll have to research that a bit because I'm not familiar with how that system works. But it'd be cool if I could make a toggle option for me having to kill them versus just AFKing and letting them die for resources. But at the same time, it's like, why would I ever need to AFK for zombies when AFKing for iron and whatever else is just gonna yield more in the end anyway? So, some thoughts on my mind. For now, we're gonna sleep through the night, and then we're gonna go back up and we're gonna trade away a bunch of that iron. Or we're gonna die to a spider. That's cool too. I ran out of torches and ended up trading my librarians for all of these lanterns that I've been using as a light source instead. I was able to get a silk touch diamond pickaxe. It took me like 9 tries. I was being very inefficient, doing level 30 enchants, wasting 3 levels at a time, and after like 4 or 5 tries of that, I was like, wait a minute. And then I just started recycling and doing 1 level at a time, so I'm only consuming 1 lapis and 1 level, cycling the level 1 enchant, checking until the 3rd one finally said silk touch, because it would have been smart if I did that before I mined all of this. Then I would have more of this smooth stone, because I was able to smelt some. That's how I had the stone brick down there for the zombie spawner. But if I had silk touch, I could have just mined all of that stone, and then I'd have more of it ready rather than having to smelt. This is all smooth stone. Okay, I guess I already took it out. But I want to use stone bricks for decorating around here, because this is going to be like some type of castle wall, and I know there will be some stone bricks in it. So I was going to encase the farm with that, and I'd have a lot more of it if I had mined this with Silk Touch. So I'll be back when I decide what we're doing next. I've decided that we're going to look for our long-lost pets. And I believe some of them are this way. We are looking for the cats who ran off and decided to get themselves stuck or hidden in a ravine or a fissure in the ground. That's not the one we're looking for, but I remembered the right spot for one of them. Yes. No. Wait, what? Yeah! We got a cat. Oh, now I gave it food and it wants to breed. Purr. The one we want, or the one that I want most, I think is in this one. The orange one is over here, or it was over here, and I hope it's still over here. Wait, are you? I don't think it's the right one either, but it's one of them. Hi. That's awesome. Meow. And they should just teleport with me? Okay, yeah, let's go. Come here, cats. Sit. Further this way. That only took me 5 fish, too. Okay, there should be more, though. And I don't know where they all are. It's possible that we might not find all of them. Because I think there were like 4 or 5 in this village. And if they are all in different spots and I don't know where they are, there's not a whole lot I can do about it. I don't think I saw any come over here. My concern is that they went deeper into those 2 fissures that I've already been at. Like this one. And then they're gonna be somewhere where I can't quite find them. Yeah, I don't hear or see them. I might go down there and find them eventually. But while we're over here, I want to find... It's a gray frog. Wait, I've never seen frogs that aren't brown. I didn't plan on finding him. I want to find a scoot. There should be a scoot over there somewhere. But we're gonna bring this frog over here too. I didn't bring a post with me. I didn't think that far ahead. I brought boats thinking that I could trap them in boats. Can I trap you in a boat? Yes, I can. Okay, so we have 2 cats. We have a frog. We need to find the scoots. And then we need to go to the other village. Because the other village has at least 1 cat that we need to bring back. But I don't know how the scoots spawn. And the one that was here, I'm not seeing anymore. Holy frog jump. He's gonna break the lead one of these times and he's gonna escape. Can I make you sit? I can, yes. Okay, good. Good. This way, little one. This way. Yes. So we've acquired 5 cats and a very excited frog. I'm gonna go get our first frog from its spot over here, and then we will have all of our pets. Sup, dude? You're the original frog. You live with me now. Can you breed frogs? Like, what do you feed a frog? Herm. I'm a bit disappointed I didn't find the light orange cat. I found the dark orange one, which was the first one that I saw, which is nice. But it's not the one that I wanted to name. And I wonder if the other one is still around somewhere. Oh, I hear the cat. I hear a villager. Are there 2 cats? Oh, let's go. There's 2 cats. You might be the last remaining villager of this village, dude. I might have caused all your buddies to die to zombies. Let's go. No, come back. This one's jumpy. Let's go. Oh, now they're gonna breed, aren't they? Hey, we got a baby calico cat. Are you gonna follow me? Do I need to wait for it to grow up, or will it follow me with the parents? I hope it follows me. We can test it by running over here. Let's go! That's 5 cats. Meow! Is that the dude from the pen, or are there 2 people living here? I know I kidnapped most of them to make my villager breeder, so I'll have to repopulate this area eventually. Is that a flower? No, those are moving. I think those are my scoots. That is such a weird place for you to be. It is. Let's go. Wait. How do I get you? I don't have my leads. I have to put them in a boat. But there's 2 of you. Okay. Water so I can get back up and get the other one. Where's the other one? Oh, he's shed his shell. Dude, I could have died to that thing. Was that the scoot making a noise? Get in the boat. You're gonna fall and die. Get in the boat. Get in the boat. No! No! Honestly, he pushed me off first. It's his fault. Hey, now I only have to make one trip. I just looked it up, and apparently master level librarians are what can give me name tags. Who doesn't need glass? Let's go, 19. Maybe I level up the other guys just to check. Oh, he was already a master. He was already at 20. Okay. What about this guy? I'm sure I'll need books. I don't want to burn all my emeralds, though. Eh, 20. It is what it is. So we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, you grew up. That's cool. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait, bro, I can't math. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then if I wanted to name any villagers, I gotta go do some iron trade cycling. Oh no! I didn't mean to hit you, bro. Well, I lost my discounts on him. That's fine. He was cheap anyway. Okay, I got 12 name tags. If anyone has thoughts on what I should name any of these animals between our gray tree frog, our scoot in the boat, our frog who broke my lead, our orange, dark orange cat, we got the beige, I guess, cat. I'm not sure what I call this one. The blue-eyed cat. The parent calico or the kid calico. And just specify which one it is you want to be named, and then I guess we can pick out some names for them. So after getting all the name tags for our pets, I decided that I'm going to work on the zombie spawner for a bit, and I placed all of this glass, not realizing that I needed tinted glass, or there will be too much light inside and the zombies won't spawn. So now I can take advantage of my silk touch pick that I had to actually get because of this, or I would have wasted all of the glass, which I guess wouldn't have been a terribly big deal because I can always buy more from my librarians now, but better to get silk touch and still make use of this rather than waste it all. So Let's get that. I might end up having to go kill some squid, because I probably need ink sacs to dye it. So it turns out tinted glass isn't made with dyes like I imagined it being the colored glass. It's actually made with this stuff. So I believe I do it like this. And I don't think... maybe I will have enough. I'm going to be short on glass, which is really inconvenient because I don't have any more shards, and I don't know if I can remember where that geode is. So I might need to... Actually, I don't need to completely surround the mob farm with tinted glass. I can just use portions of it. I only need to look in through some spots. So like I won't need a ton of glass right by where the monsters are falling, I don't think. Or at the very least I won't need it whichever way I decide to push the mobs. So I'm going to figure out which way I'm going to push the mobs, and then I will come back with an update. We are back with a update on the zombie spawner. I have placed the water, I have dug the hole. I only need to go to the nether in order to get soul sand so I can make the bubble column. I'll need to find some kelp. I will need to fidget with this to make sure the zombies will go into the bubble column. I'm not 100% sure how I will do that yet, but I will figure it out. I might need to get some ice so I can speed up the efficiency of them moving along by the water, because I know in some spots it will feel slower, and it'd be nice just to have the ice there. But that goes up along the back side of this wall, which you can see through the tinted glass here. It goes up and it should drop them, I believe it was 22 or 23 blocks to right here, where they should be at half a heart or so, ready for me to hit them once and for them to die. Over here, this flooring isn't complete yet. I liked these stairs. I don't know, they're andesite, polished andesite stairs. I don't know, I feel like they're a good transition, but I am going to work out a better floor design. This is just temporary placement so I could get elevation right, so I knew how it would feel when I'm at the spawner. And over here, I'm thinking 5 slots that I still have to put the floors and walls and whatnot for clerics to be down here to trade the flesh that I'm going to get from them. Over here, I had a really, really good idea to put glass here for a wall, and then to build a little exhibit of sorts, and then I'd like to trap 2 or 3 chicken jockeys in here that we would just see running around when we're down here at the farm, and I feel like that'd be pretty funny. So I don't know how long it's going to take me to find 2 or 3 chicken jockeys, but I'll come up with some sort of environment to put them in here to have on display down here at the farm. I will have to... Ooh, I didn't think this part through. I was going to say that I might need to put hoppers in place of this to funnel items out, but if I do that, there's not a lot of room here. See, there's like 1 block, I think. Yeah, 1 block below the diorite. So I guess I can put hoppers there. If I funnel them down the side, maybe that might work best. And then I can put some storage that I thought I would have accessible by a trapdoor or something right over here. There will be a small room underneath, or I can maybe find a way to funnel them into chests maybe over here, but I can't imagine I'm going to have that much of excess storage for zombie flesh down here, because I will be just trading it for the most part right away to whichever clerics I end up bringing down here. So that's where we're at with the progress on the zombie spawner. I did. Oh, this wall. I like what I'm doing with this wall so far. I decided I wanted it to be this stone brick, but I wanted it to feel more disheveled, might be the word. Or it's kind of like a ruin, because this is supposed to be in a dungeon. It's supposed to be like a dungeon ruin. So I have these iron bars periodically throughout the walls. There has to be some lighting, obviously, so nothing spawns here. I'm gonna do this the rest of the way around this wall, and then potentially over there too. I'm not sure what the wall situation is going to be like over there, because I want to put some other decorations in here. I don't want it to just be an empty room, but I do plan on also removing different pieces of the stone bricks to do either mossy stone bricks or chipped or broken stone bricks. That way it looks a little more ruined. Like even with this, it still looks a little clean, and we want to get rid of that. Part of that is there's a underwater cavern directly above us, and I was going to fill a bunch of it in, but then I thought, hey, you know, that's kind of nice. I'm still gonna add more ceiling here, obviously, but I'm gonna make sure I leave spots of dripping water, and I'm gonna try to use different blocks to indicate there's like a soaked floor or like a mildew moldy puddle or something that's on the ground wherever there's water dripping. And I'm not sure if it'll necessarily be just in this spot or if I'll make more of them in other spots, but I feel like that will make it feel a little more alive down here in the dungeon. So when I'll get around to that, I'm not entirely sure. I'm gonna go through and poke at the walls a little bit more, but my pickaxe for Silk Touch was getting a little low, and right now I need to go trade with villagers, I think, and AFK at the iron farm a little more. That way I can renew its durability, because I believe I have mending books up in my enchanting chest. I bought 7 or 8 of those a while back from the librarian, because they were only like 10 emeralds a piece. So we're kind of chilling when it comes to mending. I have it already on 2 of these, my Fortune and my Silk Touch axe, but it is not on my Silk Touch pickaxe yet, and it doesn't even have the Unbreaking enchant, so actually I'm probably going to do that. I'll do that really quick. I have extra... I don't want to use those. I guess the durability doesn't particularly matter because I'm going to be putting mending on it, so I will grindstone this old one, and then there we go, Unbreaking 3, perfect. And it's Silk Touch efficiency, okay. Well, now I have 2, so now I'm just going to end up needing another Unbreaking book, so now I'm just going to need to put double mending on those. Okay, I'll just trade quick for another one, I guess. I have emeralds for it, so there's no reason not to. 26 is a bit expensive, but we can live with it. It's not like we won't get infinity more. Silk Touch again. Well, now we don't have level 30, so I just want Unbreaking, bro. I might have to get an Unbreaking villager. Yeah. So I'll work on that at some point. For now, I'll just throw the mending on, and we'll leave it at that. Silk Touch efficiency 4, Unbreaking 3. We will need to make that efficiency 5. I don't want to get rid of the Silk Touch because I will want several working picks, so we're going to have to leave that as is for now. And then I'll go trade with villagers or something to repair these. So I realized coming back to the zombie spawner that I said I needed soul sand, right? And the only way I can get soul sand is by going to the nether. And I can't help but feel like this tree root right here feels like it's perfect to go over a nether portal. Although I feel like I've imagined it more so that this was the nether portal, so I might break the root and then extend it over top of it? No. We're gonna do it like this, because then it can dip down. We're making a bigger than average nether portal. Two, three. Is that right? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. I guess that doesn't really dip down, but I can make it dip down and then have it go back up into the nether portal. So if I go and get slabs, like andesite, smooth basalt. Can you make smooth basalt slabs? Is that a thing? It is not. What can you do with smooth basalt? Can you do anything with smooth basalt? Bruh. Okay, so we're just gonna use stone slabs, I guess, because it's what I have. I don't know when I'll make a proper path coming up here, but good enough for now. And ta-da! I feel like that is a nice place. Like, you can't find a better place for another portal. I'm going to keep enough obsidian on me just in case of emergencies. I have enough. I can make a couple portals. I have some gold. I have a gold helmet on just to be safe. I will equip my shield out of fear of death. And I will venture forth where no man has gone before. With my trusty axe instead of a sword. Okay. The good news is we spawned insanely close to a fortress. So it should make making a wither skeleton farm at some point very easy. I see a spot over there. I see a spot there. There are piglins below me. And there's the soul sand I need right next to me too. So I came here for soul sand, but I kind of want to go check out that fortress. But I will wait. I will resist. Did I bring blocks? No, I'm a monkey. I didn't bring blocks. Well, that's no good. Okay, just some of these really quick. These I can use to build over and get some soul sand. Spooky. Or I could just jump down. That doesn't seem very wise, though. It's not like I'd fall into lava, so it's not the end of the world. I don't hear any ghast or anything. I'll just build a shitty bridge for now. I will probably build something more permanent in the future. this should suffice for now. I thought he was coming to hit me, bro. I'm gonna have a heart attack. The little baby freaking pigs. Okay, this spot is not safe. This is gonna be very anticlimactic, but I really only need one of these. I guess I should get more. I'm sure I'll need bubble elevators. But bro, I don't want to die in lava. I think I will dig a staircase up right here. Get some free bone blocks. Oh, happy ghasts can spawn by these. Do I want to try to find one? Ooh. I see sets of bone blocks over there. I feel like there's no way one of those two doesn't have a happy ghast. But I also see skeletons, and I don't want to get shot off. Okay, I don't think there's any looking at me. Just go, just go, just go. I'll go all the way up to this part. Oh shit! Bro, there's two of them! There's two of them! Oh my god, I didn't bring a bow! Oh my god. No, 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 no! Bro, I'm gonna burn to death. I'm getting shot at by a skeleton. Dude, I'm gonna die! Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, nothing can see me, nothing can see me. Oh my god, I'm on 2 hearts. Okay, hold up. I need to... Okay, I'm not coming back into the nether without a bow and arrow. I'm gonna heal up. I'm gonna go check those bone blocks. And then I'm fucking getting out of here. That took a turn for the worse way too fast. Way, way too fast. Where'd the skeleton go? No skeleton? Okay, I'm in a safe spot. I can get this soul sand. This is the soul sand I need. I don't know about the soul soil. I guess you use that for maybe you need that to make like the blue fire. I would like to make some soul fire torches. Or not torches, lanterns. So I will just grab a ton while I'm here. I can't imagine I'll need way more than this right now. I can get some of this kind. Okay, I don't even know what I'm gonna need this for, bro. I don't need to get any more right now. Right now, I hear the skeleton. He's down there. Will he come up? Can he come up? Okay, skeleton down. There was no happy gas underneath that bone block? That one's floating! Okay. Can I even get over to him? I don't think I can. And I'm gonna be real, I don't think I want to. I don't know where those ghasts went. If they despawned or if I'm just gonna walk into them in a minute out of render distance. Hold up. Bones? I don't see a happy ghast. No, bro. I hear him. I'm terrified. Bro! Bro, I can't hit him. Oh my god. Dude, I have goosebumps. Get me out of the nether. This is what I have the obsidian for, but I'm not gonna portal out when I see my portal, am I? I need to make a run for it, but it's soul sand. Like, I can't. Please. I don't even know where the gas went, bro. Get me out. Get me out. Get me out, Oh my god, I'm alive. It's nighttime. I'm gonna walk into a creeper trying to get to my bed. That's why we have cats. No explosions here. Oh my god. Okay, we have our soul soil. Now we just need kelp. This stuff isn't kelp. This is just seaweed. Where do I find kelp? Hopefully there's some just over here. I'm a bit concerned that all I see is seaweed and that I might need an ocean biome of sorts. I will be back when I find the kelp. Never mind, I found the kelp. I don't think I need to get a ton. I just got bone blocks, so I can always bone meal when I need more. I just gotta break. Just break a little bit. Get me started. Okay. Now that we have our kelp, we have our soul sand, we should be able to finish our zombie spawner. It would help if I went towards the right home. Rabbit. No! A baby zombie got to my villagers. I don't have weakness potions. I'm gonna have to name them so they don't despawn. And I can't rest because there's monsters nearby. Because I think they'll despawn if I don't name them. Oh, that sucks. And I only have one golden apple. Well, it looks like I have to go to the nether now, otherwise I'm not going to be able to save these guys, because I need to make weakness potions, and to do that I need nether wart, so... I guess I'm going to end it here, and then the next episode will be saving our villagers. So... hopefully we succeed there. Like if you like, subscribe if you want to keep up with the rest of the episodes. There will be a link to the playlist in the description, and have a good rest of your days. Thanks for watching.